Everybody, you guys have been very responsive with questions, so I'm just going to dive right in and go ahead and answer as many as I can. Laserhead is wondering, when will there be more Ask Hank Hanky? I can't quite answer that. You know, when I do an animation, I really only plan things 1 week in advance. So, like right now, I'm working on something I'm going to release for next Friday. And then when I release that, I'll come up with a new idea and work on there. So, I can't tell you exactly when these new things will happen, but just keep your eye on my YouTube and you will see that you never know. Vacky Pizzi wants to know, do you make cartoons for a living, or is it just your hobby? Well, I do make them for a living, but I don't really make a living doing them. It's certainly more than a hobby, but I can't say that it's justified with the amount that I earn from it, which is a very small amount. Chaos Scout 137 wants to know, what inspired you to do pencilmation? Well, the first pencilmation I made, it was a while ago, 8 years ago maybe, and I had just watched the Looney Tunes short Duck Amuck, where Daffy Duck is being messed with by the pencil, and then it turns out to be Bugs Bunny in the end. I had seen that, and I thought, I just kind of want to do a more modern version in my own style, in my own way, and that was the birth of pencilmation. Kanya says, you are Hank Hanky, that's your own voice. Hello everyone, 530, it's Hank. Willamese Rob says, I once started animating, expected it to be just like school. Well, unfortunately it wasn't. That's funny because I expected it to be nothing like school, and when it wasn't I was really relieved. Number 1, how long does it take you to finish an episode? 2 weeks. I do a new cartoon every 2 weeks because it takes 2 weeks for me to do them. I really can't do them any faster. I spend all my time doing this. Seriously, all my time. Have you ever had an idea which you spent a lot of time on and then just gave up? Yeah, it happens all the time. In fact, just the beginning of this week, I started a cartoon. By the end of the day, I was like, this sucks. I threw it away, started something else the next day, the end of Tuesday, and this is kind of an irregular week, but at the end of Tuesday, I was bummed out by what I was doing too and started over on Wednesday. It's very hard to keep up your energy with this stuff, but, the bottom line is, every 2 weeks, something new, no matter what. Number 3, how did you get into animation? When I was in 5th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Maznevsky, that was Mr. Maz for short, he was Canadian, and he taught a stop-motion workshop one summer where he had us animating little things with clay using webcams, and once I started seeing the results of making animation, stop-motion style, I was hooked. I couldn't get enough of this stuff, and so I've just been doing animation ever since then. Tune in next Friday for a new animation. I can't tell you what it is. And, but if you have more questions, please ask away, and I will try to answer them in the next video. Thank you very much, and goodbye for